What's up guys, Eterno here, and today I'm going to show you how to play Ahri mid in Season 16, how to carry the game and how to climb with her having 10 CS per minute. We will be playing in Diamond Elo on ranked with few former Master Tier players in this game, so you want to start with W first in most matchups. You should do an auto attack, W and also to trigger electrocute. Make sure to get closer to the enemy first or else W will attack nearby minions. Then you should pay attention to your electrocute keystone, and depending on the enemy's trading potential, if the enemy has a lot of poke, level 1, then you should wait for electrocute keystone to refresh and then try the same combo. Level 2 against assassins, with gap closers you can take E-second to pressure the enemy, other than that just Q. Yeah, my electrocute trades are still stronger. And Ahri is fine into Kassadin. Even if he scales harder, at least I have gap closers too. Let's go with Q for more poke, since we are going to push already, and the enemy will be forced to just last hit allowing for poke opportunities, especially against melee. And then you just have to pay attention to your own minions, so you're gonna know when the enemy is going for the last hit or juicy Q. Just make sure to ward early, especially against early game junglers. Yeah, I stick to that side. It's better to ward later, but just to be sure in case the enemy doesn't full clear. Also, I usually played with Ignite. These days I play with teleport on Ahri because that way I can impact the game more and Ahri has enough damage. Also against some matchups with sustain like Kassadin, it's only likely to kill the enemy early game, so even if I would get one kill with Ignite, it wouldn't be worth it for the outcome of the game, so if I do not get one against Kassadin, I can just focus on farming, potentially pressuring the enemy. Sad. So I'm gonna have good CS per minute and the enemy will have less. Here I should have charmed earlier because the E can stop dashes. Also my ward went off, but I still tried to finish off Kassadin. Mainly because I still had my flash, so I wanted to try. But was best to just back and respect potential early gank more. Maybe if I landed charm earlier. Always play with Malignance first, because it lowers your ultimate cooldown, and if you can afford the item you should go with Lost Chapter first for 1200 gold, else Blasting Wand for 850, and if you happen to bug very early, then just take Dark Seal for potential AP, and generally this item has good base stats of extra AP and HP. I think I could have kept teleport. It's very important early game not to waste mana and save it for the poke and wave clear. So only charm if you're very likely to land it. You should rely on W poke, so only charm if you're very likely to land it. You should rely on W poke with auto attacks and only Q if the enemy is in range, so at best you can damage both the minion wave and the enemy at once. I'm just gonna be ready to follow for potential objectives and skirmishes. If you see a fight coming, make sure to push the wave first if possible, so that way you can keep the enemy busy with minions having to outpush the wave. I'm one minion away from ult to follow for Jarvan, while you can already follow up faster, especially with ultimate. That's something great about Ahri compared to other champions, allowing her to win fights 2v2 with the jungler. He's doing it. As for the Q, remember that it deals damage in and out, and on return it deals true damage, so it means that it ignores enemy magic resist. Remember that even if you miss at first, you still have potential to damage the enemy on return simply by moving accordingly to the left or right. Also, you can change the pathing of your Q on return if you use your ultimate dash to maximize the damage. When you Q the minion wave, you should position to damage as many minions as you can, but I don't recommend randomly pressing Q on full HP minion wave early game, because you're just gonna leave minions on lower HP, and if the enemy pressures you, you won't be able to last hit these without overextending and getting poked. So instead, just wait for minions to drop lower HP or use auto attacks, so that you can finish off the wave with Q. Your W prioritizes low HP targets too, also prioritizing enemy champions, and the damage is doubled against minions below 20% HP. So you can easily last hit, especially at your turret, but best if you can mostly use W aggressively to poke an enemy and practice last hit with auto attacks. W also provides speed so you can time it to dodge enemy abilities, create distance or catch up to enemies. And your main combo should be EQW. Your passive heals you every time you reach 9 stacks, and you gain a stack for killing a minion or monster. Additionally, whenever an enemy champion dies in 3 seconds of you damaging them, you also get healed for twice as much, so you can outplay with resets. It has the same synergy with ultimate, where if the champion dies on takedown within 3 seconds of you damaging them, you get an extra ultimate dash with 1 second cooldown between casts. I just wait for teleport. I need this item. So at first, when ulted, you have 3 dashes. After casting the first one, it can be recast for 2 additional times within 15 seconds of the activation of the first cast. I can make cheap trades with W and also, and the rest I keep for clear. Yeah, I've got 10 CS per minute so far. Remember that for the ultimate casts beyond the first cost no mana. Every time you get a takedown, the duration of ultimate is extended by 10 seconds, and you can store up to 3 recasts at a time. If you use 3 dashes without getting the takedown but initial 15 seconds of ultimate did elapse since the first cast, then if an enemy damaged by you dies in 3 seconds, you can still get an ultimate reset and extend the duration by 10 seconds. Okay, he didn't go for blasting wand. That's damage. Remember to use your ultimate wisely. Like, you should use ultimate not at the start of the fight, like you don't have to be the one to engage unless you really can catch someone off. Instead you just do basic abilities, and if you're lane focused or if the team fight's already settled and enemies are low HP, you just engage and get free resets with multi kills. I can keep teleport, and unlike other champions, you're gonna be able to catch up, and it will be hard for enemies to calculate that if they overextend in a random fight. So look, I'm seeing my team potentially going for dragons, I'm already setting up vision, and also I'm pushing the wave to keep Kassadin busy, efficient with my ability to clear as many minions with a single Q. Okay, pushing this. This will keep Kassadin busy. Nice, 210 CS per minute. So in another situation, if the enemy mid laner was closer, by pushing the wave in the right moment, I force him to stay and clear. Will he contest this? No. Or else he just has to give up on the wave if he wants to contest the dragon. Hi Vitaliano, how are you? Nice to see you on the stream. Nice damage. And at the same time, by pushing before an objective, I'm gonna be there faster on the objective than my enemy, and we're gonna have potential advantage in number. Yeah, this season is more of a farm lane. How are you? Fine, I'm a bit ill. Maybe you can tell from my voice. I'm playing ranked now doing the diamond climb. They banned my Diana. Okay, I can still keep my TP. Nice. At first I was like, maybe I just push mid immediately, but the fight was getting closer. Also, I recommend using ultimate if you cannot reach the target anymore, and while you can just do basic abilities. With ability haste, these cooldowns go really low, so you can do it multiple times. And also if you are roaming, then you can wait a bit, get there by walking first and then ult, because for example you can do one ult cast, and the other casts you have to keep for damage. This is the part of your combo, not just for mobility. So you're gonna need damage from ult to be effective as well. Especially if you're not that fat. They have vision, okay. I can only count on roams, get as much gold as I can, and can't 1v1 him. Only early I had the chance, but Jarvan saved him. Also remember that your ultimate projectiles have similar range to your W, so you don't have to dash straight at the enemy. You can keep some distance, so it's gonna be harder to damage you as well, and you can outplay. And I had that quest complete with extra magic pens, so it was easier for me. Speed up. You don't have that many gap closers. So yeah, in this Elo, teleport Ahri is better. That's a deal. Shadow Flame next. Are they doing this or not?
There's beauty in even the smallest moment.
No. Hey Sophie, thanks for the follow.
I'm living my best life.
Nice dragon. I've got this objective worded. Okay, so we know he's there. Yes, I'm gonna complete Rift. Don't tell me I'm gonna do that. Yes, I've got the Rift. Let's go. Wait, that's huge, I can use that already. Another one. Oh, such use of Rift in Diamond? I would never guess. Alright. And this season is more about snowballing. So I just play for the tempo. I make him maybe ult. Oh, he knows what's coming.
A body nourished, a soul fed.
Should have done nothing. I should go bot now. It actually depends if he wants to lane swap or not. But I can just teleport if needed. Is it needed?
Shut down. Unstoppable.
What was the fight for? For nothing.
An enemy has been slain. Remember, enemy killing spree.
They just randomly walked into the jungle.
Every animal hungers for something.
Still 10 CS per minute. I think it's better that I stayed. I pushed more. I'd rather teleport for an objective.
I carry the legacy of the Vasani.
So yeah, they wanna show up at first. He's gonna stay.
Still remember his laugh.
Oh, he's there, okay.
I lived and
I have no vision on mid, I can't join. Start. Ah, it's just what I needed. Oh, what a combo.
Triple kill.
two tails are better than one. Or, well, you know.
Nice. Okay, what? I didn't expect him to be there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hi Eternal, you're the best, love your content. Hyper, thanks so much, I really appreciate you and welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Quick as a fox. I'm on, but I'm not lost. Mortal lives are so fleeting.
Oh yeah, big time difference.
There's beauty in even the smallest moments. I'm living my best life.
Ally has been slain.
Alright, so nothing's gonna happen. How did Chase get caught?
So many memories stir within me. I won't forget.
But there's late game Kassadin. We have Twitch. If he survives, it's fine.
Like this forest.
Your turret has been destroyed. Rampage.
They want him to try because I think Yorick has TP advantage and I used my TP. Okay.
The world is mine to discover. Light on my feet.
Kill Jarvan. Okay. Easier than I thought. How do you play to Kassadin Ahri? I poke him early and later I just focus on farming because like at level 10 you're not getting the kill against him. Okay.
Triple kill. An enemy has been slain.
Good thing I followed Relecton. Like, he is good, but he requires the follow-up. And we won! Alright, clean game for the most part. Nice. I hope that you enjoyed this and that you learned something on how to play Ahri on the mid lane. I wish you good luck on the climb, and if you are interested, remember that I do coaching for Ahri and other champions, so I can help you drastically improve and climb ranked faster. The link to my Discord to contact me is in the video description. Let me know what you think in the comments, or if you wanna request some champion guide. Thanks for watching and see you next time.